Hey, what's up? It's your girl Tati, and I'm here to give you your reading. Like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, God is love, and I love you always in all ways. Love and peace abound forevermore. Back on track. Even here with this caution, that's the street. That's like getting back on track. But somebody feel like they lost you. However it went. So what's for emotional intelligence and caught? This is like more than one message. Yeah. Prince of Wands, the journalist. So this is somebody talking about you, but I feel like they're not talking about you. Like this person is understanding that they need to use emotional intelligence when they speak on you. Like it's like putting some respect on your name. Like they have to. And the toxicity is in reverse. So you might expose a secret about somebody. That's the Queen of Swords. I'm not sure if you mean to or don't mean to, but it feels like a lot of like this just feel like a lot of people ganging up on you. I want to. It sounds like bullying, but then it's like it's it's bullying. They're bullying you, but like it ain't even no bullying you can't take. It's just why do you feel the need to? I feel like they need to gang up on you, just based off what they heard about you. Because remember we got the hacker there and the star. They may feel like you have too much confidence. They may feel like you do expose things or say things that probably cause other people to feel a certain type of way. From here, it doesn't seem like it's intentional. But they still have to put respect on your name and you're still finna get your justice. So in the middle of all this happening, like maybe this is, because if you see, it's a timeline. I feel like it started with the Empress doing what she was supposed to be doing, taking care of things. And she had justice temporarily, and a tower happened, and this person oppressed the Empress or put something on the Empress that they weren't supposed to put on the Empress. But it's gonna change to where she gets her footing back. But when that happened, all of the rest is just like a ricochet. All of this ricochet to where people start bullying you. People start. I'm hearing they got caught talking about you. Yeah. And if they didn't respect your name when they were talking about you, I'm pretty sure they got handled respectfully. But the Emperor, I'm not even sure. He just wants your attention. But he could feel like he's feeling defeated because he probably feel like he don't know how to get here if all of this is in the middle. It's like a bridge between you guys, a gap. But it's not stopping you from getting your justice. And it's not stopping this person from love. Like this person love you, but this person feel betrayed because maybe the timing wasn't right. Or maybe all of these other issues got in the way. That's the red flag. But then again, the Emperor, it doesn't look like the Emperor tried hard. Let me get a top card. Just pull. No, he didn't. Knight of Cups. The Emperor didn't try hard. He gave a little passion. The Emperor was being a player. He decided not to be an emperor and be a player. But now he feels betrayed. He can't blame anyone but himself for that. But I feel like he wants your attention. He may have watched these things happen because they say watching shit go down. Enjoying the gossip. He may have watched these things happen from afar, or he may have known about these things through word. Because we got the journalist here, somebody saying something, but I don't feel like they said it spitefully, and I don't feel like they said it to hurt you. I feel like they kind of said it to make sure everyone knew what was really going on, or who you really were. Because it started off by saying the hackers are judging you based off your personality, or based on what they see you do. Could be based off your work performance, based off of just you going grocery shopping. They're judging you based off stuff that don't even need to be included in the judgment. There don't even need to be a reason. You feel me? Both do have the Wheel of Fortune, so that is that. Of course, people can admit when they're wrong, right? But like, are they just guilt tripping, or are they genuinely trying to be in a space with you? Like, it's like this time around, they should want to get to know you for real. But this time around, they're gonna want to get to know you because you have the star, you have justice, you have getting your footing, getting your business done. But it's like, after all of that stuff, you may do have a lot to say. You might do want to snap off and say some things. But understand that it might come with this right here, this insecurity from people. It might even come with people. Actually, they could be attracted to this part of you, the Queen of Swords. It's like there were too many things to like about you versus the things that were to not like about you, dislike about you. And they're figuring it out, and some kind of way they want to win you over. But the Emperor is just down in the dumps because he couldn't complete this cycle, or he couldn't complete this I don't want to say love story because it sounds cliche, but he couldn't remain in a relationship with you because somebody else was winning you over, or somebody else is going to win you over. And this Emperor could be the one that was trying to keep you bound and block you from your justice, but that's not going to happen. You're going to get your room, and this person going to get the other room. Maybe even the upper room. But some time has to be served for him trying to interfere with your justice. And maybe this Emperor went backwards while you stayed intact. This Emperor went backwards, you stayed intact because you're still upright. He went back to these player ways, this boyish behavior, but he got betrayed somewhere down there. Like, it's almost like he watched himself. You know how you be like, man, I'm finna do some fucked up shit, and then you go do that fucked up shit and you regret it. Or you say, I'm finna go do some fucked up shit, and then you see yourself doing it, and you see, like, you see the outcome, like the deja vu, and in them instance you can think, am I gonna really go through with this, or am I gonna not do it? Like, you have time to think. It's like he still did it, knowing the outcome. And now all he wants to do is say, boo-hoo. Because, I mean, some kind of way you've gained some popularity. You've gained some attraction. You gained some speed. And you're going to, and he might just have to watch you fade into the background like it's doing over here, or he might. I just feel like he's down in the dumps. I don't know if he's gonna stay down in the dumps. We can get a hard message to see, like, what he plan on. I'm just gonna pull from the middle. We got two of them. I don't like all the attention you get. Didn't I just say you got some type of popularity? I repress my emotions because he ain't saying anything. He don't even deal with his emotions. So he upset with this attention because you gotta think it is good. There is some people over here they have to respect your name. And I feel like the back and forth and the commotion and the dancing around the issue, that's just to find a reason to blame you. But if you have people over here saying that you're not at fault, then listen, you ain't at fault. But because of the personality you have or the drive you have, that attracts people to you, good or bad. And then they make their judgment or their perception based on your movements or your actions or the way you speak, the way you carry it. It doesn't matter. For the good or the bad, hate it or love it, right? And some of them love it intentionally. They love it, and then you start getting this attention. And I think the emperor shuts down every time he knows that you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna strike gold. I think he knows that you're about to strike gold, and he shuts down. And maybe he wants, like I said, he said boo-hoo. Maybe he wants you to not baby him, but like let him know it's gonna be okay. Like he needs some reassurance. What's her name? I forgot her name. Reassurance. He needs some reassurance. Baby, to me, you're perfect. It's that type of thing for him. And aside from all this other stuff going on, I feel like the emperor is like the main focal point. And the people watching, they're just people who get to, you have to like tune them out. Even if it's good, you probably can just tune them out because you don't want it to be like, oh yeah, she said, you don't want it to like go to your head or whatever. Or if you do want it to go to your head, fine, whatever. But I'm just saying, it's like any little thing can trigger this emperor. Even if you like the comment, if you like the attention you get, good or bad, because you probably like, it don't matter because you know bad attention is probably just hate. Probably just this evil right here. It's nothing. You know what that is, right? But this emperor's like, I don't like it good or bad. Because they want all your attention. They feel like if you get attention, then they won't get attention. As selfish as that is, it's understandable. Maybe they feel like you're their support system. And so if they lose you, they lose their support system. Like, they backbone. Just a little TLC is what this emperor want, but I can't distinctively associate him with the other queens on the board. So I can't just say that I can't say he's been a player because we got the Knight of Cups that came out. But I can't associate him with the people on the board. They're just a whole bunch of people that's like you're because once you get your justice and the things you need to build, and maybe you need to use this whatever blessing this is, whatever situation to come up out of what you've been going through. Like you'll look glow up or whatever. But when you're doing that, like, just be mindful of the emperor's because you technically don't even know him because he don't tell you, but you probably do because it's someone you've been intimate with, right? Like, they don't have to tell you, you know, or you feel it, or you understand. But when that happens, it's going to be a lot of attraction that come your way too. And maybe these people took you as a joke at one point in time. Because when I said they were judging you based off something, maybe you were walking around in a good mood, telling jokes, and they're like, oh, you a joke. Like, and you come out with the Queen of Swords energy and let them know, hey, direct and on point. Don't ever take it that way. That's why it's not here where the people have to put respect on your name. Because what world was you living in? It's just because you have the Queen of this, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of. It's just because You know who you are. You know how to respond. You know how to deal with people. You know how to deal with situations. That's all it is. And they've seen a glimpse. It's like somebody taking a highlight of your life and saying, this is you every day, all day. I'm hearing they were fooled. They were just completely fooled by, maybe they tried to stereotype you. And we know what happens when we do that. Maybe they were profiling you. We know what happens when they do that. That's just what they did. Let me get you a soulmate card for this emperor. And we'll get one for the whole reading. For this emperor, inner peace. Because he needs some inner peace. He just in between a rock and a hard place. That's a rock and a hard place to get to you. It's just so hard. I don't know. We got sacred union. We merge souls in physical form. I was getting this. This is my emperor card. This is my main card. We merge souls in the physical form. So these people you were meant to meet or encounter. Oh, am I shaking? I'm probably. I'm sorry. I just rested my I rested my leg and I was moving to get the card, so it probably jilted a little bit. But you were meant to meet these people or encounter these people, or maybe these are people you're gonna meet on your way up. They don't have to just generally stay in your life, but this is giving you an opportunity to learn how to deal with people who are attracted to you in a way, attracted to your mental, attracted to your personality, or who misunderstand your personality. You know, when you have a business or something, entrepreneur, but then they still want to get to know you. And it's like being an entrepreneur, but still having people that want to know the person. And not only that, I feel like they probably was rooting for your entrepreneurship, but personality wise, they were like, they were just being fake. It's like you do you network with people, and then they say, hey, do you want to go hang out or something like that, and then maybe they don't even invite you out, or maybe when you go out they try to make it a whole big hoopla, or people that you work with say, hey, we're going on a work what would you call it, we're going to have some work. It's, you know, when you have work parties and stuff like that, and then they just, and you off the clock, so you don't have to be Mr. or Mrs. You off the clock. And then they're like, this how you act off the clock? And they misinterpret it, or they misinterpret the way you work and think that you don't know how to just hang. It's just a big, this is confusion. The only thing that I understand right now is the emperor. These are, because these are foolish. This is like being in high school. This is a high school. It's not a high school, but these are people who still have a high school bully jock mentality. I'm the head honcho. I'm the supreme. And then when you come around Sagittarius, or since you've been around, it's like they got to try to re-put who's who. And that's the reason there's a queen here, a queen here, a queen there. They're all over the board. It's like playing chess, right? Well, that's what you do, Sagittarius. You play chess. And they looking at the bishop, they looking at the pawn, they looking at the queen. They trying to figure out, and once you make your move, now they got to move all their pieces around. And the whole time you're not even thinking about moving anything around. Right here, you're grounded. Get a room. You're thinking about getting to the other side of the board, striking gold and winning. And these people's heads are somewhere else. Which is why they probably would never win over you in any scenario. Even if y'all have this discussion, even if y'all were just to do a real raw popularity contest without any shade or without any none of that, you probably could win everybody over in the room. Because it says here, I hate nothing about you. And the emperor knows that, and I feel like that's the reason he's down in the dumps about it. But these people just had a reality check that it really ain't even about your title, Sagittarius. It's probably not even about the way you move, because they're moving their pieces around. It's just about finishing what you started. These people are so focused on moving things around and they not focused on finishing what they started. Remember when we had the success right here, and staying grounded and completing something and working on your own and making it actually come to light, like staying focused on the end goal. They get so sidetracked by these little things, and hopefully you're not getting sidetracked by these things, because this is just um distractions, man. There's just distractions in your way. Distractions to keep you from the bigger picture. But you're gonna get your justice for whatever you didn't get it from, and it looks like it's in the form of pentacles, but it's also in the form of you having a steady foundation and you being able to establish something that you are already working towards establishing. And whichever person this was that tried to bind themselves to you or did some things to you, they have to face the consequences. They can be jail time. There's just them having to watch you be in your glow. And this could be this emperor too. He's having to watch you have this fortunate change of events, this glow up. And I mean, I guess he's gonna beat himself up about it. Maybe he just wants you to reach out. But inner peace, I feel like he's gonna find a way to. He has to find a way to deal with it. He just don't like the attention you get, and that could be why he tried to bind you to him, or bind you to situations where you didn't get your just due. But he's gonna have to. Got the caution. He's gonna have to not be able to do that anymore, because he's gonna wind up binding himself, either to you or to scenarios he don't want to be bound to. There's the upper room or even jail time if he's convicted. So I say just focus on the goal, Sagittarius. Focus on what's ahead of you. Don't let the distractions lure you away from where you're going, because you do have justice coming through. And this right here, just let them keep. It's just like they scrambling, just moving stuff around, just trying to find a way to win over you. I don't know why. I don't know if it's winning a conversation, winning this prize, winning this. It's just like there's no reason to do that. No reason. But that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Hey, what's up? It's your girl Tati, and I'm here to give you your reading. Like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, God is love, and I love you always in all ways. Love and peace abound forevermore.